Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are in the Diurnal Marshes and we are trying to explore the marshes and finish all the points here. Oh, here we go. Tenacious Marsh next. Yes, we want to enter this location. Not too big, but big enough. Arim, can we cast that? And also protection from evil. Thank you.
We'll do it the hard way.
Acid imbued giant slug. Wow. That's not ideal. How long does that last? Not very long. Protection from energy, communal. Acid. Good.
Without a doubt.
An unidentified chain shirt, or rather an assassin's chain shirt, and a rune-covered ancient leather scrap. Assassin's chain shirt. Adamantine, or adamantine. +4 bonus on critical confirmation rolls. Wow. And it's light armor as well. You can't wear. The only person who can wear it, which makes sense, would be. Guess you could wear it. 8 base. 8 base. I think we'll give it to Ekon. +4 bonus on critical confirmation rolls is substantial. Okay, moving right along.
I will guide us.
That giant slug, all that is here.
Our path leads on.
So it would seem.
Stop. Look.
2 scrolls. Rather than that... Oh, wait, we can go over here. But I don't know if there's anything of interest here. Doesn't appear to be. Nope. Okay, well, at least the area has been explored. Leave. Now, let's go up there.
A rest would be welcome.
And sure, let's take a rest.
Who is this storyteller, I wonder? He's weird. An elf, but looks old. And he's blind. And he doesn't like to share stories. What a miser. So, who is he? The oldest elf on whole Galarian? Or an enchanted prince of Kyonin? Oh, maybe he's a god suffering a memory loss. I'm so excited. I won't be able to sleep tonight. Damn it.
Well, if you're able to excite yourself that much, that would, that's admirable, I guess. The random encounters, since I want that achievement.
What for Goron?
What the heck? Elder Air Elemental? Do you mind giving us... First of all... And then... Protection from electricity, please. And you cast haste, please.
Will they ever learn?
Your life ebbs and
That is possibly the most interesting random encounter we've had. 2 randomly appearing Elder Air Elementals out of nowhere. Let's travel on there. This is the road going in there. Hemlock Island. Okay, we are inside the kingdom, so let's just check that everything is, yep, everything is fine. So then we need to head over to... was it Fortune Fix or was it Port Martin? Shania wants us to talk to the storyteller. Sharel, North Null Marches. Okay, so that is Port Martin.
A rest would be welcome.
Yeah. Let's have a rest.
Jubilost, tell me about the College of Mysteries. What's it like? Do you think I'd like it there?
Would you? Surely. But you know, they don't just accept anyone. Even to get a cleaning job there, you have to submit a list of publications.
Yes, of course. Onwards. Now what?
Forwards.
Any last wishes?
Skeletal champions, eh? Except for masterwork weapons, they don't have much of interest. But it's 500 gold. Here we are. Let's have a little chat with Sharel. The half-elf is whistling carelessly. He gives you a graceful bow as he sees you. It is good to see you. How can I help you? Look at these skins. They were stripped of murdered lizard folk. Sharel looks frightened. He touches the skins with evident disgust. They were skinned very skillfully, there is no doubt about it. The butchers meant to use these skins for leatherwork. If they were just trying to scare someone with a bloody murder, they would have made more cuts. But here, they made the least. The butcher was clearly saving the skin. I was right. Morhallan is buying the skins of lizard folk. He's a monster. Thank you for your support. Now I have all the evidence I need. But now I've taken too much of your time already. I will go to the guards and see the monster arrested myself. Okay. Well, off we go. And then back to the capital.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yes, but not right away. There are matters to attend to in the throne room.
A rest would be welcome.
It appears that not all of your neighbors know that lawful order has come to the stolen lands. Valerie frowns severely. Over many years, they have grown accustomed to these territories belonging to monsters and bandits, and have learned to behave accordingly. I've heard rumor that hunters from Pitax cross the borders into the barony searching for game. They cross state borders as easily as wading across a stream. I don't want to sit idly and watch by. I don't want to sit idly and watch, as the peasantry of a foreign kingdom mocks our laws. Please, enforce control over the barony's borders. It will be an important move for anyone who doesn't yet take your rules seriously. We will immediately increase border control. We must put an end to such incursions immediately. Valerie nods. I will see to it that our soldiers take up this duty as soon as possible. Community +1, relations -3, but stability +3. And we have a new event, support the Grand Diplomat's endeavors, which I assume is her leveling up. Here's Ragongar. Ragongar has a strange look in his eyes and his speech is confused. Ah well, how you doing, your chiefesty? You know, I've seen a miracle. Gorham himself honored one of my commanders with a gift. He turns pathetic weaklings to fierce spawns of the abyss, able to defeat anyone with their bare hands. You know how? Ragongar laughs out loudly. Potions, he says. He got his fighters drunk. And they're not what you'd call fighters. All he's got is weaklings in his squad, but they all went like they were battle crazy, fighting anyone who steps in their way. Pure gold, that's what this potion is. Ragongar's mania suddenly fades. He speaks quietly. I've been thinking. Let's make all our fighters take these potions. Then you'll have an army of real cutthroats. They won't care about death, pain, fear, or really have any feelings at all. They will kill without hesitations, burn villages to the ground without a second thought. What do you say? What is the potion's effect? Is it dangerous? Ragongar's eyes drop dead, or grow dead. The half-orc looks away from you. The quietest time is just before the thunderstorm, and then drip, drop, flip, flop. And then it bursts and flashes. Your soul groans and whizzes, the wind howls and the thunder strikes. Ragongar licks his dry lips. He seems unaware of the electricity arcing between his fingers. And you are the storm. No one can stop you. That's how it works. I tried it. I know what I'm talking about. You must immediately prohibit this homemade booze amongst our soldiers and arrest any who brew it. We need fighters, not drunken murderers. Do you realize how lucky you are? An army like this can conquer all the stolen lands. They are finally real soldiers. They've only got one destination, to the other world, and in the prime of their lives. May every one of them cut your path with their blood, and may this path lead to something really great. +3 military, -2 arcane, +3 stability. I thought he would become upset. Amiri looks unusually grim today. Listen, we need to talk, but not in front of everyone. After the council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my tribe, my old one from before. Barask comes with gifts for us. Opportunist's boots. Let's see if he can make... some orc gear. That sounds nice. Sharel brings us a rogue's companion. Let's make a sturdy cape. Oh, and about Morhallan. I reported his crimes to the guards. However, someone must have warned him. He escaped. He has eyes and ears everywhere. I'm afraid your personal warden is the only one who can find him. Sharel is shaken by righteous anger. I pray to Torag not to let him make more mischief before the guards find him. And I pray you don't let him go unpunished. Get a new event, hunting for Morhallan. Shania, he comes with a monastic karma. I thank you. Okay, now Pariah is the new quest. We have talked to the Grand Diplomat. We have talked to the General. And we have talked to Amiri, and we need to follow up that one. Projects, hunting for Morhallan. Ekan, you can do that. We have 2 rank ups. We can support Valerie. We can support Ekan, but he just left. We can support the Curator. Well, he didn't leave because... well, he did leave. I did start it up. We can also support the General's endeavors. Would bring our military to 5. But not yet. Let's go over and have a chat with Amiri. Wait. We can't claim the Diurnal Marches yet. But I'm positive we've done everything at least visible within it. There might be something that we haven't found, like that Cyclops or something.
A rest would be welcome.
Let's go here. Wait, let's go to the storyteller first. I found the shards of an ancient artifact. Can you restore it for me at the anvil? May I? The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack. This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Inside it I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but low and maleficent. If you find all 7 of its fragments, blah blah. Need more fragments. Need more shards. Need more shards. Need more pieces. Fragments. Wow, lots of pieces. Relics. Need more items. A Vudrani asked me to show you this spear fragment. Can you tell me anything about its owner? The storyteller touches the spear fragments. When he speaks, his voice sounds weak and depressed. We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob got some bad mosquito bites. I think he's regretting his decision to bypass the border guard through a smuggling route. Half the porters have upset stomachs, likely due to drinking water from the stream I found yesterday. I guess there must have been a reason it reeked. I walk in the front trying to seem respectable and intimidating. Otherwise they might realize I'm lost. The trouble really started 3 days ago. I only saw the map once, but there was definitely supposed to be just one path here. We found dozens. Only an experienced guide would be able to find the right one. Of course, the caravan owner thinks I am such a guide. I told him I've been running this route for 10 years, that I know every bush by name. I really needed the money. They won't let me run up my tab anymore. There's a whistle, then hooting from the bushes. Bandits. 12 ragged, filthy people with rotten teeth and sunken eyes. Not much worse than us now. Rise from the bushes, their hair and clothes a mess. I raise my spear and scream threateningly, which usually scares the weaker ones, but not these bandits. They get close, I swing, I stumble. I'm falling, and I hear something crack. Did I break a bone? No, it was the spear. I fell across the shaft, practically sitting on it, and it snapped. The bandit attacks, his bludgeon spinning overhead. Terrified, I crawl under the cart. Members of the caravan are being slaughtered around me like cattle. It was an evil hour when they chose to trust me, Vu Balak. A sham guide, a drunkard, and a sad coward who inadvertently led them all straight into a bandit ambush. The storyteller hands back the spear fragment, his forehead covered in sweat. What an unpleasant memory. I do not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. That is actually quite amusing. Shania will probably be most amused by this turn of events.
A rest would be welcome.
Soon, Caledorn, soon. The barbarian sips the beer from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates as if she doesn't know where to begin. Once I told you about my tribe. Remember? The 6 spears? Of course I remember. Meh, I'd be happy to forget. But they were spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. That's odd. We're a long way off from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. Exactly. Leaving homeland and heading off south where strangers live. The tribes have never done this. I really hoped I'd never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and now they follow me. What the hell? So, let's visit my old tribe. Find out what do they want so far from their snow, and then we can kick them back. She finishes her beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles towards the tavern maid to order another. Okay. Let's go back to the main square so I can sell a few things. And for that I will of course just pause the recording, so I'll do that.
Welcome.
There we are. Now let's head on down to Fort Groundbuster so we can check in with that merchant. And also to Port Betterbite after that to deliver the emerald before we travel northwards somewhere to find those 6 Spears camp. Okay. We probably need to rest, since the rest of the party has been resting now and Caledorn hasn't. I don't want to run into an encounter.
The bowstring came undone again, and the shoulders creak. A good solid bow. It will last for a long time. I'll fix it, and Torab will bless it.
There we go. So we need to talk to Varask first and foremost.
Without a doubt.
Your Grace, decided to see how old Varask is doing. I've set up nicely here. I forge armor and weapons for anyone who's got the coin, though the fighters in these lands are weak. Some can't even lift a normal axe. They cannot hold a candle to my sons. The half-orc grows grim and his voice becomes dull and soft. My eldest was a strong one. could hit an ogre with a hammer so hard that it would leave behind its teeth along with its boots, but they are gone. Both the son and his hammer. For 12 generations my family has owned this hammer. It's a relic, you could say. I wish I could fix it, but how and for whom? What was the relic you spoke of? Can I help you fix it? Varask swells with pride. It's a hammer named Obliteration. Hold it with both hands. Whatever you hit, the only thing left there will be a greasy spot. I gave it to my son when it got too heavy for me. He named it Nibbler. You see, its head has beak-like wedges made of inubrix. Inubrix is a very hard celestial metal. It cuts through iron like a knife cuts through butter. It was a fine hammer. Nobody knows how many skulls it cracked. It broke the day my son was killed. The hammer's head cracked all over from a magical blow. It needs to be reforged, but where can I possibly get any inubrix? Without that, the hammer is just an ordinary sledge. You can use it to hammer in posts or tie it to your neck and drown. The Technic League is bound to have some. If you come across one of their camps, you might find inubrix there. That sounds fine with me. Just need to check in with the trader here. You have... No, you do not have anything particularly of interest. Nazriel, did you need to talk to me? I don't think so. Nope. So, Trader, Varask, Priest, Nazriel. Now let's head up to Port Betterbite. Here we are. We've never been here before. Mim Wobblegander. Aha! The girl looks at you with eager impatience. So, what about my request? Here is your emerald. Mim's eyes flash. Look at that color and the size. An excellent item. Finally, I'll be able to bring my idea to life. Wonderful. I am ready to remain here and work for your grace. I only need a place to live and work. I brought all the necessary tools. All I need is 4 walls and a roof, and a salary, of course. I do need to eat. But I will make it up to you. That sounds perfect. Let's just quickly explore the premises. Trader here as well. I'm guessing they have a standardized table. Would seem like so, because this trader neither has anything I particularly feel that I need. Get the honey. We have enough eggs. We don't need more camping supplies. Yep. Okay, now let's go to the kingdom and build something in Port Betterbite. Might be Betterbite. Build. We want to build Mim's jewelry shop. Gives economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. Let's build a tavern. Longhouse affects a lot of things. Let's build it. We want to build the bulletin board. We can build a shrine. What is affected by a shop? Forge, foundry, and smithy. Smithy is affected by a shop only. Then we have the forge and the foundry, which we cannot build yet, so the shop doesn't really do that much. The shrine affects the herbalist house and the school. So shrine, school, and herbalist's house. Well, that seems fine. So the herbalist house there, the school there, the shrine here, and then barracks here. We've already built the piers, so we can build a wooden wall. I guess we can also build a granary and a brewery. We have so much money at the moment that we can just build more building points anyway, so... And we probably need to build up our villages so that we can turn them into... towns, so that we can eventually get cities. A random encounter? Sure.
Now is the beginning of the hunt.
Ferocious hydras.
What a waste.
They have been deaded. Ferocious hydras is what you're meeting when you're traveling in the heartlands of the barony, then I need to up the guards. Poor regular traveling folk wouldn't stand much of a chance against 2 ferocious hydras. Another random encounter.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Nowhere to run.
2 skeletons. How cute. They don't even have anything of interest.
March ahead.
That's something at least. Even if it's in the very heart of the kingdom. Because we're not far from the capital at the moment.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Yeah, let's rest here and go to the Technic League encampment to see if we can find some of that.
Your wolf seems twice as friendly as you are, and twice as eloquent.
And I say it would be better if your tongue were dripping wisdom rather than venom.
I agree with Ekan, but still I'm quite amused by his bantering. Okay, now let's have a look around here then. Why is this place unexplored? I'm pretty sure this is where we rescued Rogongar and Octavia from.
Strike when settled.
What?
We shall overcome.
That's more like it!
Well, at least it wasn't more Technic League folk, but merely bandits. Okay, stuff to loot. Then we have some Inubrix there. Is that it?
Without a doubt.
That was nice and easy. Yep, moving right along. I'm a bit curious about the recipes we get that require hydra eyes and wyvern meat and stuff like that. Another random encounter. So what is it this time?
Attack!
Bandits.
We will prevail.
Learn why I live.
Defeat is not an option.
A fine use of my talents.
Forwards.
Yep. Moving right along. I wanted to check this. Available for claiming. Okay, well, we're almost at the Six Spears camp, but that will have to wait for the next episode. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all then.